So hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 14 of our player career mode here on the channel. Now if you didn't watch the last episode, go back and watch that. We've got scouts knocking about everywhere now looking for this quality midfielder here at Doncaster Rovers. And this quality midfielder today is going to be playing away at Bradford City, at home to Forest Green and then at home to Mansfield Town. These are big fixtures at a really important time in our season because as we have a look at the table now, we are in the top 6 with Forest Green and Mansfield Town. So we're playing a couple of teams around us today. Bradford City in P12, so something to be aware of there. But yes, this is going to be a very, very interesting episode, I'm hoping. And if we just have a little reminder of what is now the clubs that are looking at us. We've got a club in Turkey, Anakakagucu. I've totally butchered that pronunciation. Radomiak in Poland. We've got Blau-Weiß Linz in Germany, we've got Aberdeen in Scotland, and Ulsan Hyundai in the Korean League. So we could go anywhere in the world. We could even stay at Doncaster Rovers, which we might be tempted to do if we do gain promotion this season. But we are going to get straight into it. We are in the starting lineup for this game. Close and Biggins join us in the midfield. Ironside and Miller, that dynamic duo up front. And we do go to Bradford City, who sacked their manager in real life this week. Let's see how we get on.
A stadium alive with atmosphere and two teams ready to commit themselves to excellence for 90 captivating minutes. We're privileged to be here on an occasion that resonates with football fans everywhere.
We're going to have a look. We'll go for the 7 completed passes because we should do that. It's quite mad to think that at the start of the season we were struggling to get wins, struggling to even be in games. We were never getting hammered, it must be said, which you don't tend to do with this 5 at the bike or 3 at the bike, depending on how you look at it. We've got a little bit of a kit clash here as well. But to now I think we are in the playoffs coming the business end of the season. We're a couple of months left to go. We can't have that many games left, so it's going to be if we can sneak in these playoffs, we possibly could get a promotion in our first season on this player career mode. But we're up against a very tough opponent here in Bradford, who are coming forward early with Smith, but we've got the ball now. We take a little nice touch there, and that'll go into Ironside. Ball over the top, Miller down the left-hand side. We're lurking on the edge of the box. It's played back towards us. We're going to have to nod this down into Close, which it falls to him, lovely. And that is going to be an assist, and Ben Close gets the goal on 6 minutes. We take the lead at Valley Parade, and that was one hell of a start to the episode. Let's have a little look at this, because it was George Miller down the left-hand side once again, causing all sorts of problems. He played it back into us. We win the header. Close gets a touch. I'm hoping we're going to get that assist. And then what a finish that is. Left-footed, side netting, keeper no chance. It's Bradford City 0, Doncaster Rovers 1. Working this nicely down the right-hand side. Close goes into Sterry. Sterry takes a nice touch down the byline. We've got Miller now. We're sat lovely on the edge of the box. Is he going to pull it back to us? He certainly is. We strike it. Not the best strike in the world. That is probably an area which we do need to improve. We took it well, but yeah, didn't quite get the sort of purchase we wanted. We were totally dominating. It was sustained pressure as it's crossed in well. Halliday will head away. Luwu, though, picks up again. Miller strikes it, and it's 2-0 Doncaster Rovers. Bradford are sinking without a trace here at Valley Parade. And to be fair, that last 10 minutes of football from Doncaster Rovers was sublime. But Aluwu again picking it up. Miller, just this man can score from anywhere. He's the new Billy Sharp here at Doncaster Rovers. And it's Bradford City 0, Doncaster Rovers 2. Bradford coming forward towards the end of the half. Smith goes back to Gilead. Now into Smallwood. It'd be nice to keep a clean sheet towards the end of the half. Senior makes a great tackle, to be fair to him, as Close will come away with it, and that will be half-time. Bradford City, their fans will be very despondent at half-time because they're seeing a very confident Doncaster side dominating here in Bradford. We play a beautiful ball out to Close early in the second half. It's been pretty even so far, just 3 minutes in. Ironside loses possession, Miller wins it back. Ironside, I thought, might fancy a crack there. But it rolls to the keeper. But 5 minutes into the second half, we can see this out, get a clean sheet. It's pretty much job done and a professional performance here. Play a lovely ball into Miller. Miller plays it back to us. It's not the easiest of passes to control. We try one to the left-hand side, and Halliday just about gets there. We nearly went in for a big tackle. We're on an 8.6 at this moment in time. We're pretty much just controlling the ball in this second half here, Doncaster Rovers. We look comfortable on the ball, and there's not been too much threat from either side as Anderson gives us a very dangerous ball. But just controlling the ball and just keeping Bradford at bay, and it's working so far as we go into us again. Now into Ironside. Is there options here? We're just going to sit on the edge of the box. We do like this position. Biggins into Miller. Miller shoots, scores, 67 minutes. It's 3-0 Doncaster Rovers. And it's been pretty easy. I've got to say, from the start of this season, we've seen that we have become such a better side. And, I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm sat on edge of the box just waiting if anything comes. He plays it into George Miller. And I think having this front two has made all the difference to us. It's Doncaster 3, Bradford City 0 at Valley Parade. Miller goes out wide to Sterry. This could be a cricket score. We're on the edge of the box. Close might fancy playing it to us. He does. We strike it left-footed. Outside of the foot. It wasn't the best strike at all, to be fair. It's well wide. But I don't think... Have we scored from outside the box with his left foot? Yeah, I don't believe we have. We've not scored that many goals. But Halliday now has it right back for Bradford. But yes, 18 minutes to go. Still 3-0. Close down the right-hand side. We've just had the commentator saying they've looked an outstanding side today. And I would be inclined to agree, as we do get another corner. But we've been in total control. We're on an 8.9. There's not been too much goal mouth action. But there's been a few like little... do you know what I mean? Like a few little tricks in midfield, a few little bits of play that seemed a bit... It's just pure confidence. I mean, look at this. Down the right-hand side, I'm looking for an option. Can't quite find one. We're still in there. We go down under the challenge. I think that's an ambitious shout for a penalty from us. But we're on a rating of 9.0 at the moment. I think the man of the match is going to be between us and George Miller. But with 3 minutes left to go, it's still 3-0. And this has been possibly the most comfortable performance of the season so far. And as we spray it out to the left-hand side, I think that is going to practically be it. As Biggins plays it into Maxwell, we are carrying on for a little moment. We're on the edge of the box again. If he manages to get this back to us, I would be absolutely buzzing. We're asking for it on the edge of the box. We're going to strike it right-footed. Oh, what a way to round off the game. It's Bradford City 0. It's Doncaster Rovers. Oh, my word. What a way to round off the performance. And if that don't get us a skill point, I don't know what's going to do. Let's have a look at this. We've been cruising for the last half of this game. And then we take a touch and we bend it around the goalkeeper. What a performance it's been from Doncaster Rovers. Promotion chasing Doncaster Rovers. And what a finish that is. Bradford City 0, Doncaster 4. And that's the final whistle. And my word, have we deserved that. That is possibly the best performance, bar none. We're going to have a little look at the stats for that, because I can't get over that last goal. It's been so relaxed in terms of that game, and it just comes to us on the edge of the box. We take a touch, we shift it onto his right foot. We get a 9.8 match rating, 93 minutes played. We get 1 assist as well, 1 goal, 1 assist. I didn't even see how many passes we completed during that game. Let's have a little look. What did we do? 38 passes with a pass accuracy of 92%. I challenge you to find a better midfield performance than that. On to the next game, but my God, we're in form. Now, as we got the 9.8 rating over 8.5, we have put on the player growth, just to show you how we spent it. We spent it on long shots. I mean, after finishing off in style like that, I could have not. So we're on long shots. So we are now 70 rated in this Doncaster midfield. And next up, we have got Forest Green. And just to look at the league table before I go into it, Forest Green are 3rd on 67 points. So this could be a rather big win for us. But I'm expecting a very, very tough game. We don't need to train to get in the side. So we're starting in the defensive midfield role again. And you'd hope that we can continue this good form here this afternoon. But I'm pretty convinced that we're going to do. Early doors, Sterry into close. Close around the corner for Miller. Miller strikes it, and it's a good save, to be fair, by Daniels. Pushes it away very, very well. And we will have an early corner within 3 minutes here. at Forest Green. It's whipped into the box, into Brown, and Brown will clear away for Forest Green, but we will pick it up. Maxwell into Aluwu. We found a nice bit of space here. We're just going to have a little look down this right-hand side. There could be a couple of options here as we go into Sterry. Nice little inside ball into Close, now into Ironside. We are making this look so easy. Joe Ironside and George Miller are possibly the most feared strike partnership in this league at the moment. And let's just have a little look at this, because it was a nice little ball from us into Sterry. We were involved. Then it goes into Close, and then Ironside. I mean, where the marking is, if that were Football Manager, my word, I would be fuming. But I'm not fuming now, because Doncaster Rovers are 1-0 up at Forest Green. Forest Green coming forward. McAllister has the ball in our box. Brown now on the edge of the box. Now Maddox might fancy a strike. We win a great tackle, to be fair, on the edge of our box. Then play it away to George Miller. Now Ironside. Miller goes back into Close. Look at Sterry down the right-hand side. We play that out to him quickly. And we are starting to really look like a Rolls Royce in this midfield as George Miller strikes it. Daniels gets a good save. But 13 minutes gone. We look dangerous every time we come forward. It's towards the back stick. Ironside gets his head on it. And I forgot we are actually at home here, so we are dominating here at the Keepmoat. Maybe that 65 possession is not looking too out of the realms of possibility. Still 1-0 Doncaster, but look at the pressure we're putting on it as Maddox plays it into midfield. I've got a funny feeling that Forest Green beat us earlier on in the season. I'll have to check that. But Forest Green now coming forward with Stevens. But it's just back to Maddox, and we look in control, but back into Stevens. Can they mount an attack here? There's Brown, plays an incisive ball. It's down our left-hand side. Has that gone out? It hasn't. And somehow, Forest Green have equalised. And let's be fair, we had the controversy a couple of weeks ago with the Arsenal-Newcastle game. Let's have a little look at this. We couldn't really see it from our camera. It's just in. Aluwu doesn't get there. Lola doesn't make it cover himself in glory. And we concede. Doncaster 1, Forest Green 1. Played out left to Maxwell. Biggins now in the middle. Goes back to Maxwell. Maxwell just about hold on to it now. Biggins, we ask for it on the edge of the box. We play a little pass into Close. So we'll go across to Sterry. Once again, edge of the box for us. We know we can pick up goals from here. But Forest Green clear it away. And this Holland on the right-hand side is causing some grief for us at this moment in time. Just tends to seem to like to knock it past the defenders. Might have to be a big tackle on him in a moment. Half an hour gone. And Forest Green coming away down our left-hand side. Darbo now. More defending to do. It's blocked well. And Biggins should tidy up. And that's it. Half time. And to be fair to Forest Green, after that early doors goal from us, I were expecting us to be running away with that, but they've battled back well. They've shown the quality aside that they so clearly are. And we've got a little bit more work to do, certainly in terms of possession, but a little bit more work to do to break this Forest Green side down. Forest Green come forward at the start of this second half. McAllister goes into Stevens. Anderson does exceptionally well. And now can we break Miller? He's got us inside and Close. Close goes into Ironside. We're making a run. It's not the best ball to us. We're looking around the outside. It's a ball to Maxwell. We can't really get involved now. We're going to have to sort of let these two at it. And Darbo defends very, very well. Forest Green coming forward again. Morton down the left-hand side for McAllister. Defending to do. It's crossed in again. They do like a cross. Do Forest Green. And it's headed away well by Close. We're once again just looking on the edge of the box, looking to defend. Is that offside? It isn't. There's more defending to be done as Holland strikes it. Lola gets a touch on it. It's going well wide, I would imagine. But Forest Green looking dangerous as we ask for the ball in his own half, deep in his own half. Play it out to Sterry and try and get us moving a bit. We've not been as most effective since the sort of first 10 minutes, really. We've struggled to get into the game as much as we usually do. But Ironside goes out to Sterry now. Is this an opportunity for us to come into the game? Sterry goes into Ironside. We're just lurking once again on the edge of the box. I don't think we're possibly going to get an option here. We're not. And Sterry does win a throw down the right-hand side. And Close nods it into us. Edge of the box. We're going to go into Biggins. We ask for it here. Ironside goes into Miller. Miller tries to get a pass out to us. Darbo once again tidying up. McAllister has it. We get stuck in there. It's a good tackle from us. Biggins goes into us. We take a touch. Right foot. Oh, we hit the bar. Oh, my word. that would have possibly beat the last goal in the last game, because that, we won the ball, we take a touch, we play a little 1-2, we strike it right-footed, and it rattles the crossbar, but somehow doesn't quite go in, and Forest Green survive and will come forward through Morton. He tries an ambitious over-the-top pass, and it goes into Sterry, and we will build again. We spray a long pass to the left-hand side, and Maxwell goes back into Biggins. Biggins, edge of the box, plays a ball in. It's a header by Close, and we hit the bar again. Doncaster Rovers have hit the bar twice in the space of the last 5 or 10 minutes, and it's just not seeming to be ideal so far, as we do make a substitution and bring on Tommy Rowe. Will that change things for Donny? Close goes into Miller, back to Sterry. We are linking up well here. Miller goes into us. We looked towards Ironside, but chose to go towards Biggins. Ironside again tries an ambitious pass. Lavina just about does it, but Darbo will come away. It must be said, I think Forest Green have defended very well. They've had their little shades of luck. We obviously us hitting the post and bar, but to be fair, the net is big enough. But Holland has looked ever-presently dangerous down this right-hand side for Forest Green. But with 10-15 minutes left to go, as we can see Holland stretching his legs again down this side. Crosses in well into Deeney, and Aluwu does just enough. But Troy Deeney now starting to make a little bit of an impact as they do go short from the corner. It's crossed in well, headed away well. We've not quite got there, but it's whacked wide by Moore Taylor. 10 minutes to win it. Forest Green coming forward, 5 minutes left in the game. Could they possibly win it? It's a nice little ball through to Stevens. He's defending to be done here. Jones, blocked well by Aluwu. Anderson heads away well. Baghdadi's not a player we've seen a lot of. He's come on for Miller, I think it is, or has he come on for Ironside? Anderson as well. And we will play it in to Baghdadi, and now Close, and now can we break? Could we win it? Late on here, Miller goes into Sterry, back into Baghdadi, into Miller, back into Close. This could be an opportunity, into Tommy Rowe, back into him. Oh, it's shot, it's deflected, and how on earth has it gone in? But Baghdadi's won it. How on earth did that go in? But what a massive goal that could be for Doncaster Rovers, and look at the celebrations. I mean, I don't know how it's gone in. We're going to have to watch all this replay. But my word, the Doncaster fans at the Keepmoat going balmy. Let's have a look. It's a good ball out to Tommy Rowe. He strikes it. Oh, he doesn't. He passes it. It takes a wicked deflection. And somehow the keeper doesn't adjust. Let's have a look. Comes off of the inside of the defender's left foot. Keeper's going to be disappointed. But what a way to win it. Doncaster Rovers 2, Forest Green 1. And how long have we got left, referee? That's the important bit. As Troy Deeney tries to come straight forward, he's faced up by our number 14, which is us, Ed West. We've got less than a minute left. It's Darbo, goes into Brown. That's got to be it, referee. It's got to be it. Have we taken a huge, huge step towards securing our playoff place? We certainly have. And what a performance that is from Doncaster Rovers. And then what could be our biggest win of the season? We get an 8.3 match rating. We played 92 minutes and we completed 100% of our passes, and 25 of them there was. So now it gets even tougher because we've got Mansfield next up. So then this is 4th versus 5th in the league. If we win this, we go above Mansfield Town. And Mansfield Town, just checking the spreadsheet for what happened at the start of the season. We'll just have a little look. We're going to go for the clean sheet. I'm just having a little look to see if I can find what happened with us and Mansfield Town. I seem to remember them beating us, but I could be wrong, but we'll come back to that. But this is a huge, huge game, and I'd love to go above them. I really would. And we are once again at the Keepmoat. Could we make it 3 wins from 3 in this episode? Senior goes into us. We play a ball out to the right-hand side, and Stereo goes into Close. We actually lost 4-2 away at Mansfield earlier in this season, so this will show how far we've come, as Ironside goes into Tommy Rowe, and Pym makes one hell of a save for Mansfield. Tommy Rowe getting his place back in the side in them very colourful blue boots. Not quite sure they go with the kit, Tommy, but it's whipped towards the near post. Swan heads it away. Aluwu has it. We're on the right-hand side. Anderson finds us. There's a little pass down the right-hand side for Close. There is an option. Can he go back into us? He's trying, bless him. Tries a little back heel as well. Stephen Quinn manages to hold it up and plays a risky pass, it must be said, back to his goalkeeper, but Mansfield clear away. But it's been all Doncaster early doors here. We win it back high. Miller will go into him. He goes into Joe Ironside. Plays it well into Close. Sterry down the right hand side. Back into Miller. Will he fancy the shot? Ben Close mine. Ironside mine. And what football from Doncaster Rovers. This is going back to the Sean O'Driscoll era. This is how good this Doncaster Rovers side are at this moment in time. And that little added pass into Joe Ironside. I mean, let's watch that again, because that was quality. Let's have a look. We go into Sterry, plays it into Miller. You think he's going to shoot? Close. I thought Close were going to shoot. Plays it into Joe Ironside, top left-hand corner. Doncaster Rovers 1, Mansfield Town 0. Mansfield looking for an instant response. Clark, edge of the box for Mansfield. We are trying to cut off the passing lanes. Clark again, still on the edge of the box. We get a good block in. Oates now picks it up. It's back into Stephen Quinn, who's been one of the better players on the pitch early in this game. Quinn again. It's a nice ball into Swan. And I wondered if he were offside. He wasn't. And Swan gets the goal. And Mansfield equalise. Let's have a little look at this. He just gets away. I thought he may have been offside. He wasn't. It wasn't the best defending from us. It's past Lawler. And it is Doncaster 1, Mansfield 1. Sterry goes into Close. Back to Sterry. We are very, very strong down this right-hand side. It's back into Joe Ironside. He takes a heavier touch. Christy Pym will try and get it away, which he does. Goes into Williams. We're going to try and press here as well. But they do manage to clear. But give it away to Rowe. Rowe to Ironside. We're on the edge of the box here. Can we pick out a pass? We're looking. I assume Sterry's coming down the right-hand side. He certainly is. Ben Close goes back into Sterry. Back to us. Oh, we tried the pass. Possibly didn't need to try the pass there. We possibly could have gone for goal. But Mansfield clear away. But hopefully we're going to pick this straight back up in midfield. We do. And give it straight away to Clark. Very poor. Plays it into Flynn. Alulu does very well. It comes back out to Oates, edge of the box once again. We've got more defending to do. Swan strikes it. And Swan scores. And it's Doncaster 1, Mansfield 2. And Swan is turning it on, because he's scored 2 very decent goals indeed. Stephen Quinn celebrating. And the fans who were jumping about earlier in the game, not so much now. Let's have a look at this. He strikes it well. Right-footed. Keeper no chance. Bottom left-hand corner. Doncaster 1, Mansfield 2. Last couple of minutes in this first half, and it's Mansfield coming forward again. They are putting all the pressure on. He's turning left and right. He's turning us inside out. It must be said. It's into Swan, who is on a hat-trick, remember. Plays a little back heel into Stephen Quinn. More defending to do here. We do manage to win the ball, and I think that might be about it, unless... Could we break? We can't. He blows for half-time. And after the perfect start from Joe Ironside on 19 minutes, it's been all Mansfield Town from then. And we trail at the break at the Keepmoat. Possibly one of the biggest halves of football of our season as we kick off the second half at a very damp and wet Keepmoat. Can we get this win, or at least get a draw? Because I'd like to remain unbeaten as we take a little kick in there. And we do get the free kick, but 2 minutes into the second half, big challenge ahead. Miller goes into us, edge of the box. I don't know if he's onside. He is now. Sterry. We are behind him if he needs us. I don't believe he's going to do just yet. We'll go back into Ben Close. He will go into Ironside. Oh, we asked for it on edge of box. We possibly didn't need to, but if he'd have laid that back into us, we were on for a very nice shooting opportunity indeed. But Close down the right-hand side. It's early pressure. It looks like we've had a bit of a kick up the backside at half-time as Ironside strikes it and Pym palms it away. He's enjoying himself there, goalkeeper now. Keeping a minute. Swan's now... sorry, Aidan Flint, the former Sheffield Wednesday man's marking us. But that is a poor corner. I would expect a little bit better. But Mansfield come forward again. Keeler done. Edge of the box. Takes a nice touch. More defending to do. It's into Oates this time. Holds off the defender very well. Williams now. Down our left-hand side, we've got more defending to do. It's to the edge of the box, and Stephen Quinn, who plays a little swirl of a pass. It's into Swan, and Mansfield are 3-1 up. And it must be said, Swan has been outstanding during this game. I can't even tell you how good he's been. And as you can probably hear from the disappointment in my voice, he gets inside Sterry, and we have now got a massive mountain to climb. And how long have we got to do it? Let's just have a little check. Around half an hour. Corner to Mansfield. 73 minutes on the clock. Crossed into the box, headed towards goal. And that is that. After the 2 games at the start of the episode where we were absolutely superb, it's got to be said, we've not been superb here, and they are milking it in front of the Donny fans. But my word, let's have a look at this. It's a short corner. Stephen Quinn again. Crosses in left-footed. It's a header from Brun. Top left-hand corner. When you're looking at it from the keeper's point of view, absolutely no chance. Doncaster 1, Mansfield 4. They've put 4 past us again. Mansfield down our left. Once again, Oates crosses into the middle. Keeler Dunn gets a head on it. Lola this time will pick it up. But with 10 minutes to go, we're at risk of subbing out. And to be fair, I can't really blame him. We've not been at his best. I don't think we've been one of the worst performers on pitch. But we've not dominated the game in the way which we normally do. As we go into George Miller. Plays it left to Hurst. Could we possibly get a goal here? That might just spark an unlikely comeback as it goes into Miller. Miller tries to cross it in. We will get a corner out of this. We're not being took off just yet. We're in the middle of the box for this as it comes into the middle. And it's a shocking corner again. Quinn heads away. We've got it on the edge of the box. We have to take a couple of touches as a pass out to Molyneux on the left. On the right. He tries to get the cross in. And it will go out for a throw-in. And that is going to be our afternoon done. We come off for Faulkner. And to be fair, 7.0 rating, 23 passes completed, 85% pass accuracy. Wasn't the worst in the world. But, yeah, just not the best. And what a bad way to end it. We will simulate the rest of the match on this occasion. And it stayed 4-1. So, very disappointing way to end it. But let's have a little look at the spreadsheet, because overall it's not been the worst episode in the world. And it really hasn't. It's not been the worst couple of episodes at all. I mean, if you look at our form on the spreadsheet, our personal form, we've been very, very good indeed. A 9.8 in there, a couple of goals, assists. We've been doing very okay. That Mansfield were a bit of an anomaly, really, it must be said. But let's have a little look at what this means for the standings, because in the league table we are remaining in 6th position. We are currently in front of Gillingham by 4 points, so we're looking okay. 4 points behind Mansfield Town. Stockport still leading the way. And on the next episode, if we have a quick look at what's coming up, we are getting towards the deciding part of the season. We start at Accrington away, we're then at home to Salford, and then we are at home to Gillingham. So just a few games left. Please stick with us. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm enjoying playing through it, must be said. And we are in for a promotion scrap. We'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra.